So now that we know how to run a Python script in Visual Studio Code, it's time to create our project. So on my desktop, I'm going to create the project folder. So here I'm going to create a new folder, and then I'm going to name it. Here I'm going to name it Python Pillow, and you can name it whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm going to just be name. I have just named it as the name of the library. So Python Pillow. And then in order to open it in Visual Studio Code, first of all, I'm going to close this file. We no longer need this file. I'm going to close it. And then in order to open this folder in Visual Studio Code, you can either click on File and then Open and then select it, or you can simply drag it and drop it on Visual Studio Code and it will be opened. So as you can see now, we have here Python _ Pillow, which is the folder that will contain our scripts, our Python scripts. Now it's time to start creating our first script. But before we do so, we need to install the library. This is very important because without it, we wouldn't be able to do anything. So in order to download and install Pillow module, you need to open your terminal. So you can open your terminal that comes with Visual Studio Code. Just click on here on View and then Terminal, and it will open up the terminal that comes with the built-in terminal in Visual Studio Code, or you can open your terminal that comes with your operating system. In Mac, just search for terminal and open your terminal. And this is the terminal. You can either use the terminal or the terminal that comes with Visual Studio Code. The same for Windows users. If you are a Windows user, you can open your CMD, the command prompt. You need to open the command prompt or the terminal or the CMD that comes with Visual Studio Code. Both will get the job done. And once you have opened your built-in terminal or the terminal that comes with your operating system, you need to type the following: Python 3, and then -m, and then pip, and then install, and then -- upgrade, and then Pillow with capital P, Pillow, and then hit enter, and it will start installing Pillow. And as you can see now, Pillow has been installed. And by the way, for Windows users, you might need to run this command without Python 3, just Python. It depends. But try to run Python 3. If it doesn't work, run just Python. And by the way, if you need more information about the installation, you can head on over to the documentation, which is this URL, pillow. And you will be able to see how you can install it on your Windows or Mac. The process is pretty much the same. There is no difference. But it depends upon where you have installed Python on your operating system. But it's pretty much the same for Windows, Mac, and Linux users.